What's going on, everybody? Today we are back with another team breakdown on this fine Thanksgiving afternoon. We're going to be doing the Charlotte Hornets. So if you guys do enjoy, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another one of my daily uploads for the next month. Let's get right into it. So where do I start? The Charlotte Hornets had a very interesting offseason, as we all know. First off, they drafted LaMelo Ball with the third overall pick. They also signed Gordon Hayward to a massive contract, and they made a bunch of other small moves, but they don't really matter. So first thing we're going to talk about is how the Hornets are kind of trying to do what the Miami Heat did and fix their roster without fully going into a reset or rebuild. Because last season we all thought they were going to be like the worst team in the league, but Devontae Graham came out of nowhere and was actually pretty solid. So I kind of see the idea they're doing. They're trying to sign like a star and have their other young pieces develop alongside said star. I just don't think they'll be anywhere near as good as the Heat, but it's the same idea. So applaud them for that. So without further ado, we're going to get right into the roster. So I think their starting point guard is going to be LaMelo Ball, and then Terry Rozier will back him up. Shooting guard is going to be Devontae Graham and Malik Monk. Small forward is going to be Gordon Hayward and Miles Bridges. Power forward is going to be PJ Washington and Jalen McDaniels. And then center is going to be Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. So I think that LaMelo Ball has a lot to prove on this team, especially competing with Devontae and Rozier for minutes at that starting point guard spot, because it's going to be tough, especially because these are two guys who are actually really pretty good last season. So he's going to have to step up, his game. He's going to have to play really good in order to get the minutes that he and his father will desire him to play. So we're going to go on to the Gordon Hayward sign-in trade. I'm not really sure, because apparently now it's a sign-in trade, and because the Hornets want to try to get a third team to take on Nick Batum's contract so they don't have to stretch it. And honestly, yeah, but I don't really know all the details with that, but I doubt the Hornets actually give up anything significant to the Celtics or anyone, so... But I think the signing is actually good for both sides. He's going to make them kind of relevant, and a near playoff team to maybe a playoff team. Really, you just got to see how that goes, how the season goes. But it's good for him. He gets to be the number 1 or 2 option, and he's going to be playing with 2 really good playmakers in Ball and Devontae. So I think it'll make it a lot easier for him to score, playoff ball, just be that guy in their offense, and he's not going to have to do everything, but he's going to be the main scorer, and I think that he can take on the role very well and just kind of do a little bit of everything with this team. Another player I want to talk about is PJ Washington. I think that he actually fits very well with this team. He provides them a lot of spacing. He's going to be a very good spot-up shooter for Ball and Hayward to kick out to. He can be a little bit in the pick and roll, a little bit of pick and pop, and his versatility for this team is just so useful, and it's going to be great to see how he does next season. I think that he will improve a lot off his pretty solid rookie season, so we just got to see what happens with that. Then we got Miles Bridges, who I think really could develop into a pretty good 3-and-D player, especially now that Hayward's there. He can mentor him a little more, and then he's not going to be forced into doing as much offensively, and he can just he can just get better defensively and shooting wise. Not going to have to worry about too much off the ball, off the dribble, so that should be good. And then also, the one thing that I really don't like about this team is that they didn't improve their center position at all. Cody Zeller's good as a backup, not as a starting center. So I think that next offseason, they should try to make a move to get someone a little better if they can. But personally, I really don't think this team is going to make the playoffs this season. I think they'll be close-ish. But it's just going to be a weird fit with Ball, Rozier, and Devontae. and he's just, Ball's going to have to try to get adjusted to NBA life and all that, and he's going to make a lot of mistakes, obviously, as probably being their main ball handler and playmaker. But I think next year they could have a really good chance, depending how good LaMelo Ball is, and how much he improves. But I think that this team is going to be a fringe playoff team. If they are at all, they're going to be close, but I just don't think they're going to be close enough. So without further ado, let's get right into the award predictions for this team. I think their MVP will be Gordon Hayward. Their Defensive Player of the Year is going to be Miles Bridges. Sixth Man of the Year is going to be Terry Rozier. Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. Most Improved is going to be P.J. Washington. Again, I have a lot of hope for him. I think that he'll be really good in this system. And then the best addition they made in the offseason is LaMelo Ball. And a lot of people were really confused when I posted this on Instagram, and they were like, how is Hayward the MVP, but Ball's the best addition? And that's because I think that with Hayward's contract and his injury history, it's just for the future of this team, I don't know if it's the best addition. I think that there's a lot of risk involved with the contract, and if he stays healthy, he could be, but I think Ball has a potential to be better than him and will be better than him. So for the record and where they will be, I have them being 30 and 42. That's going to have them 11th in the East, and I think that, again, they can be one of the better teams in the East, but are just not going to be able to really compete for a playoff spot. But if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All of my links will be down in the description. And have a good day. Thank you.